The Savant Syndrome, an extraordinary condition. Savant Syndrome is one of the most fascinating phenomena in the study of human differences and cognitive psychology. Savant Syndrome occurs when a person with below normal intelligence displays a special talent or ability in a specific area. About half of cases are associated with autism and may be known as autistic savants. This is an exceedingly rare phenomenon, affects about 1 in a million people. Cases of female savants are even less common than those of males. The best-known autistic savant is a fictional one, Raymond Babbitt, as portrayed by Dustin Hoffman in the 1988 movie Rain Man. The first specific description of Savant Syndrome took place in London in 1887, when Dr. J. Langdon Down gave that year's prestigious Lettsohn lecture at the invitation of the Medical Society of London. In 1887, he coined the term idiot savant, meaning low intelligence, and from the French, savoir, knowing or wise, to describe someone who had extraordinary memory but with a great defect in reasoning power. Savants are people who despite serious mental or physical disability have quite remarkable, and sometimes spectacular, talents. The term was actually a misnomer since almost all cases occur in persons with an IQ higher than 40. Some researchers hypothesize that it is caused by a change in a gene or genes, that cause some kind of damage to the left hemisphere of the brain with compensation for this injury occurring in the right hemisphere. The condition can be present from birth and evident in early childhood, congenital, or develop later in life after CNS injury or disease. Children with Savant Syndrome have an exceptional talent or skill in the ability to process mathematical calculations at a phenomenal speed. Typically, the skills occur in 5 general areas: music, art, calendar calculating, mathematics or mechanical, visual spatial skills. Skills are usually single skills, but multiple skills can occur as well. The most common skill demonstrated by savants is extraordinary memory. Children with Savant Syndrome may be able to memorize extensive amounts of data in such areas as sports statistics, population figures, and historical or biographical data. One particular skill common to those with Savant Syndrome is the ability to calculate what day of the week a particular date fell on or will fall on. Other less frequent skills include language, polyglot, unusual sensory discrimination, athletics or outstanding knowledge in specific fields such as neurophysiology, statistics, navigation or computers. Whatever the skill, it is always associated with massive memory, exceedingly deep within the confines of the special skill. In some cases, Savant Syndrome can be induced following severe head trauma to the left anterior temporal lobe. Savant Syndrome has been artificially replicated using transcranial magnetic stimulation to temporarily disable this area of the brain. In 1923, Minogue reported a case in which musical genius appeared in a 3-year-old child following meningitis. In 1980, Brink described the case of mechanical skills and traits at age 9 after a bullet wound to the left brain produced muteness, deafness and left-sided paralysis, but precipitated the newly surfaced savant skills. Dorman in 1991 published a case in which an 8-year-old boy began to show exceptional calendar calculating skills following a left hemispherectomy. Although examination of brain gross morphometry demonstrated no clinically remarkable abnormalities, newer MR imaging technologies revealed several atypical structural and chemical features that may be involved in the special skills of this prodigious savant. The right cerebral hemisphere is larger than the left hemisphere, the right amygdala and right caudate nuclei are larger, compared with the left side and absence of the corpus callosum along with other substantial central nervous system damage. The combination of blindness, mental handicap and musical genius is conspicuously overrepresented throughout the reports of Savant Syndrome from earliest times. Thank you.